Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Tuesday, January 23rd. I am Mitch Taylor along with our guest, Chris Romero. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Mitch. Morning, everyone.
Hashtag DJ Industry Secrets, and we missed last week. Sorry, Chris. I was traveling on the road in New Jersey and doing a training, so
no sweat.
You got a week off and chance to hopefully sleep in a little bit, and maybe not with the new baby, huh?
Yeah, he's not doing too bad. When we get him to sleep, it's about 4 or 5 hours, but that's the challenge, is getting him to sleep.
Cool. Good morning, Brock Saylor. Good morning, Serge. Evening, Serge. Hope things are good down in Australia for you. Today, Chris's topic for DJ Industry Secret, good morning, Michael, is basically team extension. And what do you mean by that, Chris?
Yeah, so the actual line that I had posted was that my company is an extension of our team, and then I listed some characteristics, and I think that's what I was thinking about when I originally wrote this. Like what's our makeup, right? What are the characteristics of my team members? And I listed happy, fun, trusting, passionate, smart, exciting, and innovative. So I think, when I wrote this, that's kind of what I was thinking about. Like, what does Cutmaster Music want to be known as? What do I look for when I'm hiring someone? And, and what do others say about your employees and your team members when they go out and represent your brand?
I think that's so important, because it's kind of like you're creating a dish, and the dish is the outcome for your client's event. And so, or the outcome of your company, where do you want to take that company, if you will? Going to look at it from a long-term objective versus a short-term objective. And so what are your ingredients? The chefs can be the people that you employ that work on your team to help create the outcome. But what are their ingredients? And I think, Chris, you listed off some great attributes there.
Yeah, and that's, I think at the end of the day, those attributes will probably stem from your core values, that you establish for what your company is, and exactly what you said, Mitch, and where you want your company to go. And I think it's always evolving on top of that. So
core values, that's, we're dovetailing here a little bit, but I think that is so important too. What are your core values? Do you have a mission statement? Right. Does everyone on your team know your mission statement, your credo, if you will, what you live by? And that to me is, again, so important. Do the right thing.
I think that you just said it right there. Your culture will define who you are. Do you model and live what you preach? And so I think for any team, whether it's in business, whether it's in sports, it definitely goes top down usually, right? Like, what are your leaders? What are the attributes of your leaders? And I look at any lead DJ that goes out for us as, a leader of Cutmaster Music. And what are those characteristics? What are they made of? What is their core? And I think those that go out with them and those that follow, those that come into our company, start to live and believe in that culture, and then you've got to find the right fit, that as you're going through that process too, you've got to be able to have the filter tuned in and dialed in so that you can make sure you get the right people that fit your company culture.
Yeah, it's so important that they have the right attributes, that, they're on the same page as you, that you set that from the start upon hiring them. What you expect. I recently had a team member here. Another team member had an issue, and my phone was already on silent and do not disturb, as I had already fallen asleep. It was late at night. They called up the other team member. The other team member came and helped them. So, that to me just shows team effort. And
right,
that was, sorry for falling asleep. The old guy needs his rest. But I was so proud to hear that she just, dropped everything and went to help our other team members. So those attributes I don't think you can teach. It's almost innate in you to want to be a team player, I think, anyway.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's, I think this works for both single ops and multi ops. If you're a single op, obviously whatever your character and makeup is, that will define, what your company is and how it's viewed. But if you're a multi-op, then you're depending on others to also carry that out into, carry out your brand, your culture, like who you are. And I think that's important for us at Cutmaster Music. It's not just about what Chris Romero is. I think for others that, when you think of other companies in our industry, SCE, right? It's not just Jason Janai. Others know Jeff Scott Gould, all those guys that make up that company.
Absolutely.
Mike Walter, I know those companies, their members, their employees are a direct influence, on their brand and who they are out there when they get out in the field.
Dominic, Abraham, absolutely. Those guys are leading the field, if you will, and leading the team. And, Mike has had a great track record of churning out talent, obviously. Right. So if you're looking for a resource, we'll just plug them here. I don't care. If you're looking for a great resource to help grow your team and resources of what you need to put together for a roadmap, textbook, those kind of things, Mike Walters, training your next great DJ, running your multi-op, those two systems are great to pick up. If you have a chance, go to djmikewalter.com. And if you go to djmikewalters.com, you'll still get there. It's okay.
No, that was one of the very first books that was introduced to me, and it's I probably read it 4 or 5 times, and I try to make it a constant read. Just going back, it really is a great resource, no doubt, for exactly what we're talking about: building your company and building company culture.
I'm going to send shout outs to Jim Collins, Christopher Rita has joined us this morning, Tom Entwistle, Wes, Wayne Cribb has joined us, Jeffrey Sandler, Robert Powell. Thanks so much for joining us here, gents. Greatly appreciate your viewership here for Live at 75. DJ Industry Secrets of Chris Romero. Chris, once again, knocked out of the park, my man.
Thank you for having me. One more thing before we go, Mitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you enjoyed that game as much as I did. Let's go.
Yes. Let's go, my brother. Absolutely. We're looking forward to looking forward to Sunday the 4th. I got a corporate event we're doing on the 3rd and rocking into Sunday the 4th and the Super Bowl. It's going to be great. Chris and I are both devout Patriots fans, have been for a long time. No bandwagon BS here.
No way. Nope.
And so we're looking forward. Man. And for us, a lot of people think, oh, it's a Super Bowl. For us, it's just 2018.
Just another year. Just another year. On to the next one.
Exactly. On to the next one. All right. Thanks for joining us, Chris. We will talk with you soon, brother.
Thanks, Mitch.
All right.